Well, here we are again. Well, today we've got Mr. Goody's bike in here today, and we're gonna fit him electronic ignition. He's running on points and condenser at the moment. He's running an RT kit, not Broadhurst, and so far he's already melted one piston. So we've determined his top dead center with our piston stop, and one of the marks he's got there seems to be correct, so we can verify that that one's good. So now we're going to put the strobe on it and see where he's actually been running and maybe why he's destroying stuff. So we're going to put the strobe on now and have a look. Right, okay, we've started it up. Now we're going to determine where he's been firing all this time. Ah yes, as you can see, nowhere near even the timing mark that somebody else has put on. From that kind of distance, he's looking at about at least 30 degrees. I'll measure it and find out. Well, at my calculations of where he's running, I work it out to 31 degrees. A little bit out, slightly. No wonder he's melting stuff. Right, we're going to put him at 17 degrees. Well, so we're going to go ahead and strip all this off now and fit him in electronic ignition and set it up at 17. Because we're in Spain, it runs really hot here, up to 40 degrees a lot of the time. So we're running 17 over here to keep things a little bit cooler. Okay, off we go. Okay, we've pulled his flywheel off. You can see there's a lot of oil and fuel sitting down in the bottom of the casing here. Also noticed that somebody just destroyed the mounting on the stator, over tightened the bolt, and just looks like they've pulled straight through it. And we've also noticed now that he's got a little bit more work to do here, because the reason it's leaking oil and stuff is main bearing's gone up and down. It's got up and down movement, so it needs new main bearings. They're moving all over the place. So my friend, we need an engine rebuild, but we'll set the stator up and get it running. It's one job out the way, and then we're looking at a nice little engine rebuild here, I think, if you want something reliable. Well, today we're doing a bit more work on Mr. Goody's engine that we've removed from the bike, stripped down, and we've done so far opened the transfer ports for it, because they were really small before. Obviously they didn't match the engine whatsoever. You can see we've scribed up on this side. We've already started doing some work this side. Once this is done, we're also going to have to match the inlet manifold, because that's absolutely nowhere near. So that'll have to be done as well. It's not a major tuning job. It's just making it breathe a little better and flow a bit better. I'll try and do some footage of my actual porting if possible. I'll carry on now. Right, there you go. Let's take some of this meat out here. There's loads to remove yet. Maybe I should do this on fast speed or something. It can get a bit boring. Right, we've got a lot more of that to do. I won't bore you with loads of footage of that, but I'll show you what the results are in a little while and the comparison with the standard port. Okay, we'll move on a little bit. Okay, the one side's been cut out with mostly used in the Dremel. You can see the difference between one side and the other. It's quite a lot of material. This should improve it a little bit. There we go. Yet to be polished yet. That's just a rough cut out of the port. And you can see that I've got a lot of work still to do on the other side. So we'll just carry on now. Okay, we're a fair way through this rebuild now. We've put the new bearings and seals in it. We've changed the front sprocket to a 17, chain with an half link. Clutch seam's still serviceable. It's not that powerful an engine. Should be a little bit more top speed now, going from the 15 tooth up to a 17 on his LI125 box. So it's really low. No wonder he said it pulled up hills all right. You should have a little bit more cruising speed now. We're going to change the engine mountings now, and we're almost there to put the engine back. Looks like we've got a few studs to change, replace a few studs in the casing, and then we'll just finish it off. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we've made a few nice little upgrades to Mr. Goody's bike. We're now on Series 3 engine mounts, BGM, and we're putting him a 12 volt electronic BGM ignition inside, which we're going to set all the timing up for that soon once we've got the engine in place. At the moment it's just put into place, and that'll do for now. And then we'll put the piston stop in, remark all the top dead center, and then we're going to be running 17 degrees on his ignition timing. So it's slowly getting there. Pretty soon he's going to be back in the bike. Right, Mr. Goody, your bike is finished. We've done a few modifications on it. Put him a 17 tooth sprocket in there, up from his 15 with his LI125 box, was really low. Running a 190 RT kit. So the 17 tooth now on there, and it runs really nice. We've had to up your brakes a bit, mate. So we've reverse pulled the front brake, so it actually stops. We've fitted one of my super cool cowlings, which you can see here, with the dome dust cap to flow extra air into the cylinder. Works really well. So it's all done. This is his homemade intake. Very nice. It seems to work nicely enough. We had to play with the carburetor a little bit just to get it to run nicely. It's running 17 degrees timing now. All the transfer ports have been opened up properly and matched, and the casing's all matched. So now it's a different bike completely. Let's just pop the panel back on. Oh, not easy. Okay, let's give it a run up. Hang on. Now for a little test drive. Well, that's it. Happy days. Enjoy riding, mate. Goes like a little sweet dream, this thing. Still got more work to do. As in, tidying it up, maybe. But otherwise, the engine's sweet now. That's it from me. Don't forget, everybody, please subscribe. I need millions of subscribers. Yes, time to celebrate. Come on.